Hi, everyone, and welcome to Carroll 101. My name is Brian Boki, the Director of Public Works here at Carroll County. My goal is to give you a high-level overview of what public work does, how we serve the community, and the values that drive our work every single day. Whether you're new to the county or have lived here your entire life, I think you'll come away with a deeper understanding and appreciation for what goes on behind the scenes. Let's start with our mission statement, because it really lays the foundation for everything we do. The Department of Public Works plans, builds, operates, and maintains public infrastructure that ensures safe, sustainable solutions delivered through cost-effective practices. For me, this captures the real work that we do every single day, from our long-term capital planning to emergency response, and everything we touch, from the water systems to the road, is done with these principles in mind. I'm proud to call Carroll County home, and like many of you, I know how special this place is. The people, the rural landscapes, the close-knit towns, it's not just where we work, it's where we live. So when I stepped into this role, I knew Public Works had to reflect the values of this community. We strive to be responsive, respectful, and community-minded. My staff is committed to improving the quality of life here while also protecting the natural resources that make Carroll County what it is. To support our mission and vision, we operate under 4 core values. First is safety. Safety isn't just a checkbox for us, it's the culture here at Public Works. That's why we publish toolbox talks throughout the year, host monthly safety meetings, and have ongoing training for all staff. We never want somebody getting hurt because of something that could have been prevented. Next is customer service. At the end of the day, we are a service organization. We serve the people, whether it's the residents calling about potholes or a business needing a permit. We do our best to respond quickly and respectfully. These people here are what make this job so meaningful for me. Next is sustainability. We understand that every decision we make impacts future generations, so we take that very seriously. We continue to seek ways to conserve energy, minimize waste, and safeguard our natural resources. Finally, cost effectiveness. I challenge our team to always think about how to do more with less. We know tax dollars are a limited resource, so we look for practical, innovative solutions that deliver the maximum impact with our budgets. Now let's talk about the team behind Public Works. We're about 300 people strong, representing a wide range of professionals, from truck drivers, electricians, to inspectors, to engineers, surveyors, and project managers, and of course the administrative professionals who support our day-to-day needs. We're organized in 3 areas. First is public services. This is what I call the resident-facing side of things. Next is transportation. This covers everything from roads, bridges, vehicle maintenance, and our transit system. Next is general services, sort of the backbone that keeps the county running smoothly. So first, we'll talk about public services. This includes the division of utilities, permits and inspections, and solid waste. Our utility division serves over 10,000 customers, mostly in the Freedom District, including Eldersburg and Sykesville. We also manage the town of Hampstead's wastewater system. These systems require 24/7 monitoring and maintenance to ensure clean water goes in and safe treated water goes out. Next is permits and inspection. They are often the first stop for many construction and renovation projects. They help residents and contractors get their permits they need to ensure the work is done safely and up to code. Their goal is to keep the community safe through education and enforcement. Finally, our division of solid waste. They operate the Resource Recovery Park, which many people know as the Northern Landfill. We also maintain 5 closed landfills and oversee the Office of Recycling, which runs educational programs, community outreach, and take-back events. The next group is transportation, and it's a big one. Starting off with engineering, they're responsible for designing and managing all of our roads, bridges, and storm drain projects to ensure we build and maintain infrastructure that meets safety standards and serves our community's long-term needs. Finally, road operations. This is our largest division with around 100 employees, all with one goal in mind, maintaining county roads. This team does it all: fills potholes, fixing signs, trimming trees, roadside mowing, guardrail repair, and snow removal. You'll see these folks out in all weather, day and night, especially when a storm rolls through or the snow starts to fall. Then we have our fleet and warehouse division. They maintain over 1,200 vehicles and other pieces of equipment, everything from patrol cars to dump trucks and lawnmowers. They also manage a massive inventory of over 1,500 items, everything our staff needs on a day-to-day basis to get the job done. And finally, Carroll Transit System. This provides fixed route and on-demand or door-to-door services throughout the county. These services are essential for our senior residents, those with disabilities, and anyone who doesn't drive. Transit is often overlooked, but is vital for accessibility and equity. Next up, we have our General Services Group, the team behind the scenes supporting government operations. First, our Buildings and Grounds, or better known as facilities, takes care of more than 50 buildings inside and out. These are the skilled trades folks working on HVAC, plumbing, electrical, and landscape. Their work ensures our buildings are clean, functional, and safe for employees and residents of the county. Next is our project management team. They oversee major capital projects. These are our long-term investments: office buildings, turf fields, courthouse renovations, and community centers. Our team of skilled project managers guide these projects from concept design to the ribbon cutting. And we can't forget about the Carroll County Regional Airport. This is a single runway airport that supports everything from small aircrafts to corporate jets. We manage hangars, fuel service, maintenance, and long-term planning at this location, all in partnership with a fixed-base operator. So now that you know who we are and what we do, let's take a look at a few projects we're currently working on that reflect our values in action. First, the Airport Runway Safety Enhancement Project. This is a multi-year, multi-million-dollar effort and probably the most complex project our group has ever taken on, and here's why we need it. The runway protection zone currently overlaps a busy state road, a major safety concern. Ideally, this area should be clear of any activity. The next reason why this project is needed is the airport currently lacks a GPS approach technology, which is pretty much standard for most general aviation airports these days. Adding this will help pilots land safely, even in bad weather. We also need to improve the separation between the runway and taxiway to meet modern safety guidelines. We're working hand in hand with the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, and the Maryland Aviation Administration, MAA, who are funding a significant portion of this project, which is huge for us. The next project I'll touch on is the Northern Landfill Master Plan. Many counties across the country are running out of landfill space, and Carroll County is no different. In 2022, we had a unique opportunity to buy up the land next to our existing landfill, and we took advantage of that. Now we're creating a comprehensive long-term plan for this site. The goals of this includes extending the life of the landfill, trying to maximize the usable space we have at this site. Next, we want to relocate the entrance to improve safety and traffic flow for residents and businesses. Finally, we'll look into upgrading the aging infrastructure like the scale house and the customer drop-off center to make the site more user-friendly. This project is all about planning for the future and ensuring Carroll County has the waste capacity it needs for decades to come. Finally, let's talk about the new State's Attorney building. The State's Attorney has been working out of an outdated, overcrowded space for years. After reviewing several options and weighing whether or not to renovate or expand their existing building, we ultimately chose to build a new building that meets their operational and safety needs. This will be a 41,000 square foot, 3-story building designed from the ground up that will support their critical mission. What excites me most about this project is that it lays the groundwork for something bigger, a future public safety campus. In the years ahead, we envision co-locating fire EMS, sheriff's office, and detention center here. It's all about building smarter and preparing for future growth. Before I close, I want to encourage everyone to visit our website. There's a lot there that I didn't have time to cover today. On our website, you'll find links for Recycling Coach, an interactive tool that answers all your recycling questions. There's also C-Click Report, which lets you report potholes, drainage issues, and other non-emergency concerns to our department. Finally, we have a permitting and licensing portal where you can submit a trade permit application, check on your permit, or see what else is going on in your neighborhood. And of course, contact information for all of our divisions. Thanks again for spending some time with me today. I hope I gave you a better understanding of how Public Works makes Carroll County a great place to live, work, and visit. We are proud to serve, and we are always here if you need us.